Hello and welcome back. In this short lecture, we're going to learn about how to enroll iOS devices in Microsoft Intune portal. To begin with this, we need to verify a few of the things in the device enrollment and then Apple enrollment. Make sure that you have already completed Apple MDM push certificate. In fact, we have covered very detailed in the previous enrollment or specific to all the enrollment options we have already discussed. If not, you can go back and verify that specific section. The next one would be the Apple configurator. This also we have already verified and checked about this, like the devices and the profiles that wants to be configured. That has been already discussed. And if not, these are used for the bulk enrollment process where you are actually gonna import them manually so that these are ready for the Apple devices enrollment. And also we also discussed about the enrollment program tokens. These are the additional tokens that can be set so that it would be mostly used by your educational institutions or for the teachers or the schools will be used, that we have already discussed in the previous section. Now, coming back to the checks, the most important point would be the Apple enrollment side. You need to have the push certificate, which we have already discussed. If not, you can check out that. You can see here the Apple ID as well as the certificate which we have created with the subject ID, and that has been exported and imported here. Now, as a next step, I'm going to actually, since I don't have the iOS device with me, I'm going to actually show you one of the Microsoft video for the enrollment process, which is basically a standard steps. In fact, the most of the configuration you can do it from Microsoft Intune portal other than just the enrollment. So I did talk about in detail, especially for Microsoft Intune topics and the configurations. But since I don't have the device, I'm going to show you those standard steps from a Microsoft site, or in fact that's a Microsoft video. So I'm just going to show you, how the enrollment pages looks like. So that would be 4 to 5 different pages that we need to show you, so that you would be very clear that what we are talking about, or how the Apple enrollment process would happen. And let's begin that. This is a screen from Microsoft portal or Microsoft video recorded, which I'm going to explain here because of the steps are very similar. Either you do it on my device or on your device or anybody's device. Since I don't have a proper device with me, I'm going to show you all those steps without any major changes. So this is the Microsoft Intune application. This application, you can get it from Apple Store. So this is a specific to, you can take it as the iPad. So in this iPad, you can open the App Store and then go back to Intune Company Portal, because the Intune Company Portal is a client, or another way, when you install and open this specific application, you need to actually sign up with your Azure AD credentials. That would automatically enroll this by installing some kind of a certificate, which we have already created for Apple MDM push certificate, that we're gonna install, and then your configuration will be available. So let's begin. First and foremost, the step would be Intune Company Portal. You search for that application, and once you get it, you simply get, and that's going to install in a minute. Now you need to give that specific application name, and then when you're trying to open, it's going to ask for the user ID and the password. You need to give that user ID and password of your Azure AD. In this case, they have given the Contoso. And now once you gave that information, it's going to ask you for the 2 different steps. One would be the get your device managed. That is, it's going to install the management profile if you have configured, so that it's going to secure. So the corporate data, whatever it is there, you configure whatever the profiles that's gonna configure. So let's begin with that. So what happens is, when you try to do it gives you a warning that, hey, actually Contoso LLC, in this case that's your company name, can never see your call or web history, emails, messages, contacts, passwords, photos. But what they can do is they can see your phone model or maybe iPad model and serial number, operating system version, or operating system, app names and the owner and device name, including the phone number of the corporate devices. If at all you have assigned the corporate device bind with a phone number, then you would be getting that information along with the device location for lost corporate devices. So that's gonna, you are gonna see these are the information. So that's kind of warning message it's gonna give you. Once you're happy with that, once you agree, that means when I say once, you means here's the end user. If the end user is okay, then he will be clicking on continue, so that it's gonna proceed further with by downloading a management profile. So a browser automatically will open up here, and you need to go to the settings in that, and then once it is downloaded the specific profile file on your device, you need to go back to your settings and your Apple devices, or you can simply open that, and this is the profile file. So that profile file to be installed from the setting, if you can see under exactly the name below, Lori Pinor below, profile downloaded, which needs to be entered, and then install that. It's going to install that profile, so that's where it's going to configure your specific profile. So that would actually, once you trust and install, this is going to be one step is almost completed. That's how you do for the device management. And other one would be the device update settings. So this doesn't take much time. In fact, it's just go and sync up with Microsoft Intune, and it secures all the configuration. And this is what the app portal, which is your company portal, explains. What are the applications you have. In this case, you can check out the configuration and as well as the applications are found, including your Outlook and other settings are very clearly installed. This is all about how to enroll. Post to the enroll you would be seeing in the Microsoft portal, or your My Company portal, the assigned applications. That's how it's going to work. Thank you for watching this.